welcome back. If you are new, obviously, as I just said, I am Georgina. Hello, Biddy. Excuse me, got a little bit of a friend. I'm looking after someone's place for the day. But this is the do's and the don'ts of fan fictions. To give you a little bit of a background into it, I am a Wattpad reader and a writer. I have about 19 works on Wattpad, and I have seen the do's and the don'ts. I've done the do's and the don'ts, but I want to come on here and let you guys know some do's and some don'ts for writing a Wattpad fan fiction. Obviously, as you guys know, number one, overused face claims. Definitely something to think of. I'll give you a couple of people that will kind of start off as some overused face claims. There's Emma Watson, Lily Collins. Apparently someone said that Madeleine Pesque, I apologize if I say names wrong or anything, is an overused face claim. I don't really see that, but then again, that's what people think. I haven't scripted this video, so I'm just following someone else's, some do's and some don'ts. I may not agree with them, but that's something. I apologize if you hear a train in the background, because I am just looking after someone's house for a couple of hours, and I thought I would film here very, very quickly. So that's why I am raising my voice just a little bit, and I'm patting a cat at the same time as doing this. So I apologize if that's very annoying for you guys, but this is just how it's gonna go. I don't really have a mic at the moment, and I'm just kind of getting there. But yeah, so let's keep going. Definitely one to remember. These are two to remember that are very, very overused face claims. That's Holland Roden, Crystal Reed, and Phoebe Tonkin, Nina Dobrev. If I see one more fan fiction with Nina Dobrev, I'm gonna scream. I have seen so many face claims, and that goes for like the Vampire Diaries. Please stop using her. I get that you guys love how she's got like this whole doppelganger thing going on, but like, it's annoying. It's gotten to the point where like I can't read them. Like I love Phoebe Tonkin. I think she's amazing, and I've already kind of secluded her for like a Walking Dead fan fiction, and I say that now, but I'm bragging because I've used Nina for a face claim as well. But I mean, I stuck her to just one. I used to use her so much, it was like, what am I doing? It's like, I need to stop, I need to look for someone else, and I need to stop using her. And that's something that you need to think of. You need to kind of go and look at other face claims and other fan fictions that are in the area. So if someone's using her already, or you see like multiple fan fictions with her in it, pick someone else, because it's gonna get to the point where like she's severely overused. Here's some others. I'm actually going to agree with this one. I think Sabrina Carpenter is very, very overused. Lucy Hale, I say that I think she's very overused for Alec Lightwood fan fictions, but I don't know. See, I used to say that, I say this and sometimes I don't agree with it. Do remember, I'm going to put a shout out to PETERPARKERZ on Wattpad, that I'm borrowing her do's and the don'ts because I didn't get to literally script this video. It's just like, bang, I need to do this video, I need to get it out by today. So I just decided to follow her do's and don'ts for fan fictions. I don't agree with everything that she's put down so far, but I mean, yes, I do see a lot of fan fictions with Shelley. I've got 2 myself. Actually, I've got 3, but a few of them are in the drafts, and I'm like, I'm doing the umming and ahhing that, you know, she's severely overused. I could add some more people in there, but yeah. So another thing is, here's some help if you're looking for some face claims to use. Janelle Parrish is a good one. Alyssa Cara. Alfred Enchik. I think that might be wrong. Sophia Carson. Just, by the way, warning, don't use her for Shadowhunters. I've seen a few with her in it for Shadowhunters. Laura Harrier, Alicia Bowe, Camila Mendez, Lily Reinhart, Dua Lipa, Gigi and Bella Hadid, Ashley Benson, Troyan Belciario, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Katie Lotz, Katie Cassidy, who else? Maisie Williams, Emma Dumont, wow, I've gone blank. Jennifer Lawrence, if you haven't used her before, she's great. There's probably plenty more that I can think of, but if you want to know more, you can comment down below, or you can send me a message on Wattpad if you want to know a little bit more. Characters that deserve fan fiction. I actually have never done this before, so I've never really thought of this, but I'm going to go with it anyway. So let's list some that deserve some fan fictions. Cora Hale, Newt Scamander, Alison De Laurentiis, Spencer Hastings, Ren Kingston. I have totally forgot. I've gone blank when it comes to this guy. But yeah, I would love to see some more Ren Kingston. Tyler Lockwood definitely deserves more fan fictions. I've come to that conclusion. Raven Reyes, Hermione Granger, Minho, Luna Lovegood, Isaac Leahy. I don't kind of agree with that one because it's Isaac Leahy. Everybody loves him. Marcel, definitely Haley Marshall. Veronica Lodge, definitely. And Mal and Allison, and you know, Allison Argent. And then there's Veronica Lodge. I don't know, I can think of some more. Definitely some I'm Number 4 fan fictions. You know, those characters, and also the host characters, they need a little bit more, you know, fan fictions out there. And I think we just need to put more justice in some Tony Stark ones as well. So I want to put Tony Stark on there as well. Definitely Bruce Banner, Hawkeye, even though he has like a family. I just agree with doing Hawkeye ones mainly because, like, I mean, come on, he has a family and I don't want to like ruin that. But anyway, what's some other ones that we can think of? I definitely think, you know, we definitely need some more Caitlin Snow. Definitely for some more Caitlin Snow. Maybe some Cisco Ramon. Definitely for some Cisco Ramon. Maybe some more Harrison Wells as well, because I've only read a few of them. Yeah, I think there's a lot out there that you could probably do. You just kind of need to go through the list. Elijah, I think needs more justice. Cole needs more justice. Damon definitely needs more justice from the Fire Diaries. So Damon Salvatore, you could do him. He's pretty cool to do. But yeah, there's just some of them. I apologize. I am going from someone else's book. I will link their page down below and this book to read as well. because I reckon you guys could definitely use this. Overused type, you know, but before publishing your first chapter, you know, make sure that you put some like introductions. For example, you can put your prologue, your moon boards, your GIF set, your playlist, your dedications, your cast, etc. You can do your cast and your summary together, and then you can do like a soundtrack in the epigraph, and maybe put a part 1 in if you want to like kind of cut it out or kind of do what you want. I know that I put my summary and my cast together, and I put like warnings and dedications, and like that, like I don't own this and all that kind of stuff. And I always make sure to like dedicate the book to something. If I've had someone help me write the book, I definitely have someone to dedicate it with. Like I definitely make sure that someone in there has had a dedication to do it, so definitely do something like that. So another one, making an OC. OCs are so important because they stand for original character, because obviously 100% of your story is based off the character, unless you're doing like a ship where you're putting 2 characters together. So I recommend that you keep your book unpublished before, and you have like everything. You have characters' traits, you have everything ready. You gotta put like a lot of thought into your character. You need to have like, you know, keep everything unpublished until you've got everything down pat. I have learnt from my mistakes. I've had to take books down and fix them up, because you want traits like brave, smart, dumb, close-minded, stubborn, sweet, oblivious, open-minded, sarcastic, trusting. You know, you want your looks, obviously, if you go for a face claim, but you also want to know you don't have to use the face claim all the time, but you really need to be like, you know, down pat, because if you're explaining them and you need to be like dark brown hair, you know, green eyes, average height, still got to explain everybody. You still got to go and look at your face claim and look at the eyes and the colours of their hair, you know, if they've had different colours in their hair, you know, when they cut their hair, why do they cut their hair, you know, likes, obviously, you know, movies, parks, animals, storms, blonde guys, obviously, if they like blonde guys, you know, the dislikes, rain, cars, cats, kids, junk food, you know. And when you write these, you got to show it. You got to write a scene where she talks about things that she dislikes, or, you know, you got to keep adding in that stuff, you know. You gotta tell us everything. Gotta tell us the family, how she feels with her family. Does she love her family? Does she hate her family? Does she not have family? Does she like Jace? Does she not like Jace? You know, if you're doing it, I'm just throwing things out there. I mean, you gotta make at least one chapter have that thought. You know, you always gotta be open. You always gotta be able to explain your character when it comes to that part where you're like, you know, gotta make the character stand out. Next thing, covers. Covers for a book, also important on Wattpad. I mean it, just don't judge a book by its cover. Click on the book anyway, because some people will use aesthetics as their books. They won't generally use their face claim. They will, if you hear clicking, that's me clicking in the keyboard, so I apologize for that. But, you know, you may not be good at covers. That's okay. You know, there's so many books on Wattpad with cover tips and everything in particular. There is always a cover shop out there. Go and request. They ain't gonna hate you. They're just gonna understand that you're, you know, you're not good at it. If you're not good at it, you can know there's always people online, you know, doing like how to make a cover on Wattpad. You can also learn from them. I have always gone to Canva. It's like www.canva. Click on there, make an account. Then you can like make all these books with, because they have like a little tab that says Wattpad covers, and you can like just download a picture of your thing, choose a template, just delete the like background cover and just put your book in, like put the picture in, and then all you have to do is just edit the words. That's pretty interesting. That's how I started. And then I just started watching like tutorials online to get a little bit more better at it. But then again, if you're not good at that, just search up a cover shop and just, you know, whack down what you need. If they request, ask first before you request, just in case they don't have that button that says request. But yeah, there's always like a cover shop out there that's ready to request. Here's another, and then character development. This is important. It's got to be slowly though. I feel for people who do like, if you ever use Danielle Panbaker and you're thinking of doing the whole Killer Frost thing in a different way, know that like I'm agreeing with like some people online who are talking about how it's been really weird, the whole character storyline for her. If you're gonna do the whole like split personality, make sure that it's mentioned, like when you do it, if you're doing a Marvel book, or you're like replacing her Killer Frost powers with something else, but still having that split personality. I'm doing that too. I want to have that split personality, because having that split personality means she's afraid of having Killer Frost take over and then just like not being able to get past, or battling, you know, this split personality that's inside. But definitely you gotta like kind of explain, you gotta kind of just develop them slowly. Like they don't want to have like the split personality straight away. It's got to take time to come. It's got to take time to like load. And to be honest, also have hidden intelligence, because I love that for Lydia Martin. She is a perfect example of it. For a long time there were like breadcrumbs that showed us she was like pretty clever, and in season 3, aka highlight of her development, because it's when she really began to develop, you know, we were like shown her braveness, her intelligence, how badass she was, and she's, you know, it's good to bad. You know, the development doesn't always have to be from bad to good. It can even be, she personally prefers that the EOC goes through like a hard time and feels like she has to break out of her shell or explore that dark side. I feel that with Killer Frost, because if you want to do that, don't be it like, I feel like you have to go and read Killer Frost from Earth 2, because that development is how I feel one way could go. Or you could have the split personality. It depends on however way you want to go. There's two sides. So there's Earth 2 Killer Frost, or then there's Earth 1 Killer Frost. Whichever way you want to follow. Because I like to use that parallel. Or you could do like the whole like, you know. Because it's like Killer Frost. It's like Caitlin Snow. She wanted to fix herself right at the end of season 3. Even though she knew she'd done bad things, she wanted to try and see herself as someone else, because she wasn't Caitlin Snow anymore and she wasn't Killer Frost. She needed to figure out who she was. And I'll just give you some like that's one of them, but examples of good character development is Alison De Laurentiis, Malia Tate, Lydia Martin, Derek Hale, Isaac Leahy, Mona Vanderwall, Toby Kavanagh, Caroline Forbes, Bellamy Blake is a good one, Alison Argent, Caitlin Snow. I don't know if Siska Ramon had one, but like there's plenty of them that you can think of. And if there's more than you can think of, list them down in the comment section below. I would like to hear what you guys have got to say. About planning. Please do this. You need to do this. Plan out your chapters before you begin to write, unless you have someone to help you. Okay, so planning out my chapters, it saves my life. Not mine. I'm talking about this person's in particular. But like, you know, you need to kind of be like, what's this one going to be? What's that one going to be? I lie, I actually do this with my own. But yeah, just if you do it, then you're organized in some kind of way. And yeah, you're going to be so organized and you're going to be ready to do your chapter. And then you're going to be like, I know what to do on my chapter. So that's all I have time for, because I am reading someone else's book and I apologize. But I'm going to link the author in below. I'm also going to link the book in below if you want to read it. Also, if you like this and you like more of it, please like the video. If you didn't like it, soz, that's what I wanted to do. Comment down below what your favorite do's and don'ts are, what your favorite TV show is, or what you reckon, if you're a Wattpadder, what you would do next. But thank you guys for sticking around. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the little bell, click on the little bell, which will turn on my post notifications so you never miss a post for the next one. And if you want to see maybe a part 2 of the do's and the don'ts, then get ready, because I probably might not have one, but you never know. I can't wait to see you guys next week. And yeah, bye.